This is the clock button. It's a 24-hour clock. The next button is the manual on, manual off button. It turns on the heater manually. The next button is the left arrow, and the left arrow adjusts the clock time. The next button is the set button. It lets you set the programming options for your, set times to turn on the heater. The next is the right arrow, and it does the same function as the left arrow to adjust the clock settings. So this is the clock button here, and when we press it, the screen turns on. It is bright red. It also displays that icon, and it blinks as well. So here we have the on and off button. When you press it, it turns on, and you have the flame. It also turns on the screen. As you can see, you can use this to turn on the heater manually by pressing the button, or turn it off. When we press the set button, the clock shows up, and the programming option number 1 shows up on the right side corner. So we can choose from 0 to 24 hours for each option. So when we press the set button, like I said earlier, the clock will show up and setting 1 will be present. If we press the set button a second time or third time, the settings will show up. To set up my time, I will stick with setting number 1, and my desired time will be 5:45 a.m. So we'll use the right arrow until 4:45. See 4:45, and we'll wait until the screen shuts off and the one setting stays on the right corner. Once you're done, the screen will stay red. I will set setting 2 now by hitting it a second time. Number 2 will show up and the clock will be empty, 00. I'll use the same gestures that I used to set my setting 1. For my second programming option, I will use 12:30 p.m. Once we get to the desired time, we'll wait until the screen shuts off, but the screen stays on. Program option 3 will do the same thing. We'll press set 3 times until the 3 shows up. Once it shows up, you'll do the same thing to set it up. I'm going to choose one of my pre-programmed options, which are set for 5:45 a.m. for the next morning.